Prophecy of Ophir, Philippines Part 2. What isles? The ones who are at the ends of the earth. The same in the land of the beginning who will fear Yahuwah once again and revive his ways. We just read the isles will come near to judgment, and this is saying the same. Notice these prophecies are not that far apart in Isaiah. That is because they are connected. This is Ophir, Philippines. Isaiah 41:9 KJV. Thou whom I have taken from the ends of the earth, and called thee from the chief men thereof, and said unto thee, Thou art my servant, I have chosen thee, and not cast thee away. More confirmation from the ends of the earth and chief priests again. The Philippines is not cast away. Isaiah 42:4 KJV. He shall not fail nor be discouraged, till he has set judgment in the earth, and the isles shall wait for his law. The Philippines is awaiting the renewal of his law. This will happen, as you will find, it is confirmed multiple times. He sets judgment, restores his law, and where? In these isles first. This next prophecy is a Filipino prophecy to the core. Singing is not just something many enjoy, it is in their prophetic DNA. How did Isaiah know this? Isaiah 42:10 KJV. Sing unto the Lord a new song, and his praise from the end of the earth, ye that go down to the sea, and all that is therein, the isles, and the inhabitants thereof. Isaiah is speaking to the Philippines who love to sing and most do not know why. It is because singing is in their very prophetic DNA as a commonality. This is not to one group but the inhabitants thereof. All that is there in the isles. The Philippines will sing a new song from the throne room of Yahuwah and will not be karaoke. This is their calling. They are the isles who sing his praise at the ends of the earth. There is no fitting Indonesia and Malaysia into that category especially. Indonesia is even in Ham's territory, not Shem's, and has no history of serving Yahuwah. Otherwise, there are no other isles that qualify. Once again, this is not new but an ancient talent of Filipinos, as they have always loved to sing. Isaiah says so, and history agrees, as evidenced in De Morga's 1609 description of singing Filipinos. And they time their rowing to the accompaniment of some who sing in their language refrains by which they understand whether to hasten or retard their rowing. Antonio de Morga, 279. Filipinos have been singers all along, singing their way from one location to the next at sea even. They would speed up or slow down their pace based on the cadence of the song leader. Isaiah affirms this. Isaiah 42:11-13 KJV. Let the wilderness and the cities thereof lift their voice, the villages that Kedar doth inhabit, let the inhabitants of the rock sing, let them shout from the top of the mountains, let them give glory unto the Lord, and declare his praise in the islands. The Lord shall go forth as a mighty man, he shall stir up jealousy like a man of war, he shall cry, yea, roar, he shall prevail against his enemies. Hebrew, Kedar, dark, turbid, dark-skinned. From the verb, kadar, to be or become dark. 280. Most scholars would again immediately speculate that Kedar must refer to the son of Ishmael, but we just saw the isles that sing are in the east, not Saudi Arabia. Filipinos are dark-skinned. What islands does Saudi Arabia even have? They essentially have rocks, not isles. This is the Philippines, and it will prevail against its enemies. Now that is prophecy. Not ours, Isaiah's restored, and Ezekiel also affirms. Indeed, Isaiah is not a new doctrine. These next three are monumental in scope because they characterize the Philippines, which embodies a position of authority on the world stage. For those who do not believe this can happen, remember this is Isaiah, Ezekiel, and Messiah, and none of us can ever legitimately conclude they are wrong. They cannot be. These will come to pass because they must. This is Isaiah's promise to the lost tribes of Israel upon their return. Isaiah 69 KJV. Surely the isles shall wait for me, and the ships of Tarshish first, to bring thy sons from far, their silver and their gold with them, unto the name of the Lord thy God, Yahuwah, and to the Holy One of Israel, because he hath glorified thee. What isles? Not Britain. This is why they wish to plunder the title of Tarshish, though they are in the wrong direction without the resources nor any history whatsoever to bolster a position. What isles does Isaiah prophesy? The ones in the east, he said, are waiting for his law. He begins with exactly that here. Then, he invokes Tarshish, Philippines, so there is no doubt. Finally, he prescribes that this is the Isles of Tarshish, which is the land of silver and gold, or Ophir. Could he not disencumber this with ample detail any further? There is certainly no need. This is the Philippines, and they will usher in the return of the lost tribes of Israel, which has not happened yet according to Scripture, especially Ezekiel 39. In fact, in the account of Gog of Magog, note it's of Nod, and in these 2 chapters, Magog is Russia, but though Gog originates there, that is not his seat of power. His seat of power is Tubal or Central Europe, including the Vatican and Germany and Meshech, the colonial powers of Britain, France, Spain, Portugal, Netherlands, etc. This prince demon with his forces attacks Israel, and only 3 areas are listed as protesting and standing against him. He is the same demon who colonized the Philippines in the 1500s, and the Philippines will rise and condemn him and his allies. Ezekiel 38:13 KJV. Sheba, and Dedan, and the merchants of Tarshish, with all the young lions thereof, shall say unto thee, Art thou come to take a spoil? Hast thou gathered thy company to take a prey? To carry away silver and gold, to take away cattle and goods, to take a great spoil. Hebrew, Kephir, Kephir, a village, as covered in by walls, also a young lion from, Keper, Kafar, to cover, purge, make an atonement, make reconciliation, cover over with pitch. Again, this is where some attempt to force Britain into this when it is interpreted young lions. However, the word in Hebrew is also defined as a village as covered by walls. Anyone visiting the Philippines quickly notices that the entire nation is a walled village. Most properties are fenced in with large concrete walls or the like. In fact, notice the priestly language in the original root of this word to make atonement and reconciliation, not Gog's seat, Britain. This is a further fit to the rest of Isaiah's prophecies about the Philippines in context, as Ezekiel knew as well the significance of this land. This is not Britain. Sheba, Philippines, and Tarshish, Philippines will be joined here by DDN, which is Dodan, not Dedan, both DDN as there are no vowel points, representing the brother of Tarshish, who we also can trace to the east. 156. Note that Dodanim is plural with M, and his name is DDN/Dodan. The Philippines will condemn Gog and his allies for his stealing and killing, and they will be the only nation on earth who does so. Finally, this is the most important of prophecies, and it merely affirms the rest. This one comes from Jesus Yahusha. Matthew 12:42 KJV, parallel in Luke 11:30, the queen of the south shall rise up in the judgment with this generation, and shall condemn it, for she came from the uttermost parts of the earth to hear the wisdom of Solomon, and, behold, a greater than Solomon is here.